Shemai GTA chums, the Progen GP1 is on discount for 882 grand. But first I should probably just take a bit of a moment to think about the loss of Queen Elizabeth II, who died yesterday. Okay, so now we've thought about that, let's get in the car and let's do a review. I'm just going to go through customization, and we're going to see just what this car's all about. This is one of the finest British cars ever to be replicated in GTA. It's of course the McClaren F1, and there are flaws, but it looks as good as it's going to get. So let's have a little bit of a look at what we can put on it. Now we've got a clean build here. I've done a build which is, similar to the original, but let's just do a few changes and just show you what you can do with these nice competition bumpers. And that's kind of nice, the GT bumper. We could probably get away with that. It extends the nose a bit, which is a bit weird, but yeah, why not? Why not? It's what the Queen would have wanted. Oh, you can do the striped carbon, so it's got the secondary colour there in the red on the bottom. This is the best car you can buy this week as well. Engine cover. Now this is interesting. That's the original. We can do lots of different ones. There's lots of very nice looking covers. And I think I will go for that one, the Vision engine cover. The engine's in the rear, of course it is. This is one of the first hypercars. I don't know what the difference is, hypercar, supercar, it's just a different word, isn't it? It's the same concept. It's a very bloody expensive car that normal people like you and I cannot afford. The exhausts, I'm not sure what to do with these. It goes a bit ridiculous. I just want a normal exhaust, so maybe I can put it in the middle like that. That isn't actually what we had. They've got the red accent on the exhaust there. Hood catches are not really something you'd see on an F1, I don't think. I don't remember that. Obviously, I don't have an F1. I'm not even sure I've seen one of these. Oh, headlight covers. If you want the original, I just colour it in because it looks better. Well, you can do a full primary. I mean, that is nice. I like that, but it's not really what the F1 looked like. So I'm going to stick with what it is. LM carbon. Oh, there's lots of options here. We've got the that LM hood. I mean, we could go crazy. We could put all sorts of aftermarket business on this. The scooped hood is decent, nice and simple. Not the custom vented. I kind of like it, but it doesn't look like an F1 to me. That's why I've gone with the LM hood. But maybe we could go for something else. Performance hood, I suppose, is a little bit different. So, rear cover, what is that? Alright, there's a custom rear cover with the vents, I like that. That's true to the original. These kind of aren't, but they're also decent. You know, you can imagine somebody putting an aftermarket piece like that on. I think the simple one, that's quite a simple, quite nice looking. I'm going to go with the Vision cover. Now important is the the respray. So this is British Racing Green. No, it's not. It's Ultra Blue. We're going to go for British Racing Green, I think. I like it in red as well. Red looks great. That's a Ferrari colour, isn't it? Let's just go straight to the green, shall we? And do this for England. Do this for the motherland. Racing Green. There she is in her original Racing Green. Of a Jaguar colour, isn't it? But pearlescent is bright green, so that is nice. I think that's great. We could go even brighter. We can go over the lime green there to really liven the mood up. Because I think we all need to liven the mood up. I think everybody in Britain and the colonies is feeling the hurt of losing the Queen. Yes, you may not be a royalist, but you can at least appreciate that she was a decent person, one of the few decent old people in the world. Don't know what to do with this. Where was I going? Yellow, that was it. I was looking at the yellows because I thought race yellow, yeah, I think that's good. Or yellow, race yellow, I think, bronze. Yeah, race yellow. There we go. That's a nice kind of colour. Secondary colour, we might just stick with the red actually, because yellow and red go together. But actually, maybe we should go yellow. Classics. We'll go. Where are we? Come on, Jumpy. There we go. Yellow, race yellow. You see, that looks hyper good. You've got to admit. Trim colour. So there's a trim. Currently have frost white. These are the internals. They look very fine. White is as good as it gets probably, but maybe we want a yellow. God, how am I going to get through today? It's struggling. I'm going to go race yellow to go with that yellow kind of accent. Okay. Skirts. I mean, it's not fake. I do think it is a loss losing the Queen. It's not a YouTube fake thing, but obviously I didn't know her. You know, it's strange. It's a strange feeling. I'm sure some of you guys feel it as well. It's a loss. Oh, these are all the wings. Two-tone spoiler. That is kind of decent. It's got the yellow accent. And that is wrong. Oh yeah, the flappy bit. Yeah, I'm not sure if that works, the flappy bit. Maybe it is. Maybe it does, but maybe it'll just stop working when we put the spoiler on. Let's put the spoiler on.
Look, it's sharp.
Just to be different. Transmission is all done and all that, you know. Wheels. What wheel type is this? Is this the high-end rims? No. Is it the sport? No. Oh, I don't know what rims are. Those are street, track. Pure business track rims. Those are decent. I think they suit it. I think what we could do is change the colour and make it a black, not a black. Make it not a black. We go red. We could go yellow. Maybe gold, because yellow might be too hard. Like dark copper. Actually, let's just put that on for now. There's a holding pattern. See what yellow looks like. Yellow, maybe too yellow, but no. The thing is, we need to. I know we're all in mourning, but we need to consider having a decent yellow tyre smoke and some bright colours, don't we? Okay, exit, we're done, we're complete. And the reason why you want to purchase this car is because it's a classic British car. It's one of the best British cars you can buy in the game. The McClaren F1 changed everything in performance cars. It was the record breaker with the speed record, the fastest car in the world, the fastest track car. It also had the, come on, I saw that coming, the central positioning. So having 2 seats is wrong. It should be 3. Oh, they should have just gone 1 seat if they wanted to be tight-fisted. I thought 3 seats would be cool, but they'd never do it. The characters would never get in the car. Imagine how much work they'd have to do on one car just to make it a 3-seater. So it should be a 1-seater. Come on, get in my way. It's a track car. It's an amazing track car. Okay, come on. Except for one thing. It has a lot of understeer. You need to learn how to drive it. I need to learn how to drive it. But it's a fast enough car. It's not competitive anymore as a super class car. So for that reason, you might not want to buy it. But you're buying it because of it's one for the garage, one for the collection. Got all these crap cars. That is the reason you're purchasing it, and it's the best purchase of the week. I should have done this video later, but I always do my best purchases first. And I wanted to mention the Queen in it, and it's taken a dour mood. But you know, let's look to the future. Look to the bright future that we hopefully have with things. It's kind of a hard time for this to happen. But yeah, this is a great car. This is one of the best cars, but it's not the best. But it is recommended. 800 grand, that is super cheap. You need to buy it for that price. It's a McClaren F1. It's the only way you're going to get a McClaren F1 in the game, I think. So, if you don't remember what a McClaren F1 is, probably Google it. But it's a nice car. It's nice enough to drive once you learn how to drive it. But it looks great. It's rear-wheel drive as well. One of the last rear-wheel drivers, see? Before it became, oh come on, what the hell is that? Bumper stuck. Before it became an all-wheel drive fantasy. Anyway, I'm going to put it in the penthouse garage. This is one of the best British cars in the game, but it's up there with the Jaguar XJ 220, which is right there. So recommended. You need to buy it this week. If you don't have the money, then you don't have the money. Just buy it at a future date. Just put it on reserve, like a library book. Anyway, just have an excellent day, everyone, and don't get too down about the events of the world. I know there's a lot of them going off which are not great. But drop me a comment. Drop me a comment. Tell me how you're feeling, or just tell me about. Let's talk about the car. But that's yeah. Just have a great day, and make the best of what we have. And remember, don't forget to be sad if you feel sad. And emit the emotion. It's not wrong, even though it's somebody we don't know. But release it. Let it go. Let's let it go. And remember the Queen. She was a great person. That's all I've got to say. She was a great, great person, great leader. She is the epitomization of what a leader should be. If you found that useful, well, you know, that's good. I'm happy. Have a great day.